Hi, come on in, please take a seat. I'm James. I am the eye consultant and vision specialist here, and I'm going to be doing your eye test today. Okay. Now, it seems like you have been with us for quite a while, so I'm sure you know the drill by now, but just a refresher. We're going to check the health of your eyes, screen for some things like early onset of glaucoma or macular degeneration, cataracts, stuff like this. Looking at your family history, it doesn't seem like there's any reason to be concerned there, but it's standard that we screen for those anyway. Then we're going to test your vision, okay? Just a standard eye test. Now, your last exam was 6 months ago, so I wouldn't expect any major changes in that time, but if there's any changes or if it's shifted one way or the other, then we'll be able to pin that down. Then once we've got a kind of ballpark idea of where your vision is at, I'm going to pop some little glasses on you and interchange some lenses. This is going to help us really hone in on your exact prescription. Okay, sound good? Okay, and lastly, once we know your up-to-date prescription, we're going to fit you with some frames. No point in having a lovely new prescription if your glasses are uncomfortable, so we'll make sure they're nice and comfy for you, okay? Lovely. Okay. Are you ready to begin? Any questions? Nope. Okay, good. So, if you could start by covering one of your eyes. Yep, that's fine. And what's the lowest line you can read on the Snellen chart? Okay, so it's about a third from the bottom. Okay, well, I'm going to point to the letters, and I want you to read them back to me as best you can. If you don't know, just say you don't know. Okay, so starting at the top line. Second line. Third. Very good. And the fourth. Okay. Let's try the sixth, just above the green line. Okay. And number 7. Okay. Struggling a little bit there. Could you try number 8? Okay. Yeah. So 8 would have been 20/20 or 6/6, but that would be a miracle if your vision had improved that much. That looks pretty good. Now cover the other eye. According to your chart, this is the stronger eye, so we may be able to get a little lower. Top line. Good. And the second line. Very good. Third line. And 5th line. Try the 7th line. That's good. Yep. Pretty much correct. Let's try the 9th line. Or is that 2? No, okay. 8. Very good. Yeah, that definitely is the stronger eye. Okay, now I'm just gonna have to shine a light in your eyes, and it may be a little bright, I'm afraid, so I do apologize in advance. This is just to check the consensual and direct response from your pupil dilation, okay? So, just gonna grab my ophthalmoscope. Just a little light on the end here. And it's not too bright. Okay. There we go. Just get the aperture correct. Now, just look straight ahead. Very good. Okay, the direct response looks perfect. The consensual. Good. Just keep your eyes here. Very good. Direct response looks great, and the consensual response looks perfect. Keep looking here. Perfect. Very good. Just gonna write that in. Okay, so for the next test, I'm gonna have to dim the overhead lights. Okay, so and then I'm afraid I'm gonna have to shine another bright light in your eye, but it should be over relatively quickly. Okay, I'll try and get it done as fast as I can. So 2 seconds. I'm just gonna turn the lights off. Okay. So we're just gonna be using the ophthalmoscope to look into the back of your eyes. Okay. Now, for this, I need to come in a little bit closer. Slightly uncomfortably close for some people, but we'll try and make this as brief as possible. So again, I apologize for the bright light. Alright, if we just look straight ahead, okay? Okay, yep. Very good. Now, if you could just look up, please. Okay, and now if you could look down. Okay. Looking to your left and to your right. And now back to the center. Very good. Okay. Just allow your eyes to have a little bit of a break from the light. Blink a few times. Okay, and now just going to check the other eye. Okay, so bright light again, I'm afraid, but just looking forwards. Okay, try to minimize blinking if at all possible. I know it's difficult with the light. Okay, and now looking up. Good. And to your left. And to your right. Okay. And back to the center. Okay. Just adjust your gaze upwards slightly, but not fully to the top. There we go, perfect. And the same but for downwards. And about 50% to the left. And 50% to your right. And lastly, back to the center. Lovely, okay. That's enough of the light for now. I'm just going to pop the overhead lights on, okay? Okay. Just blink a few times, just to have your eyes adjust to the light. Good. How was that? Okay. So, let's check your peripheral vision, okay? Now, I'd like you to look straight ahead for me, okay? I'm going to hold up both my hands, and I'm going to give you fingers, and I want you to tell me how many fingers I'm holding up. Now, try to keep your gaze as centered as possible and no peeking, okay? Very good, alright. Just keeping looking forwards. I know it can be tempting to look. Okay, good. So that's how we're doing with both eyes. Let's check the eyes individually, okay? So just cover your left eye, looking straight ahead, and very good. Overhead. Good. Great, okay, now let's cover the other eye. I'm just going to move back a little bit. Very good. Great, okay. Peripheral looks good. Very minimal changes from last time, to be honest, but like I said, it's only been 6 months, so I would expect that. Okay, let's check your ability to switch focal planes. That's just a fancy way of saying, can you switch between objects in the foreground and the background, and does your eye have any difficulty focusing properly, right? So I've got a pedal here. I'm going to hold one quite close to you. I'm not going to block your eyesight, but about yay far away. And the other one I'm going to have back here, okay? So on my instruction, I'd like you to start here and then switch to this one, okay, when I wiggle the paddle, right? So I'm going to move them around, and whichever paddle is wiggling, I'd like you to switch focus to that, okay? So start with this one. Good. Just focusing here. Just keeping your focus here. Good. And now switch. Okay, same on the other side. Keeping your focus here. Switch. Okay. Good. Looks absolutely fine. Alright, let's check the tracking in your eyes, okay? This is your eye's ability to track an object without moving your head. So, I'm going to get my ophthalmoscope, and you don't have to look directly at it, as long as you're looking at my hand holding it, or anywhere around here. No need to blind yourself this time. Okay, now keeping your head straight, I'm going to move the light, and I want you to follow it, alright? Very good. Now if it goes out of your peripheral vision or into your blind spot, don't worry. Just wanting to see how well your eyes can track the object. And I know it can be tempting to look, but please do your best to keep your head still. Alright, let's check them individually. So, covering either eye first. Okay. No. There we go. Good. Just following the light. Over here, swinging over here. Good. Just gonna write that down. And lastly, the other eye. Okay. Okay, good. Just tracking the light, making sure not to move your head, which you're doing very well at. Okay. Very good job. Don't see any issues there. Alright, let's check your blind spot and the parameters of your vision, okay? So, back to the paddles. I'm going to start them at the center, right? And again, looking forwards, I'm going to move them apart slowly in various directions. And I just want you to tell me when it leaves your vision, okay? Alrighty. Straight ahead. And just stare at my nose. Yep. Good. Very good. 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 Good, okay. Now, covering this eye and focusing here, just let me know when it leaves your vision. About there, okay. Okay. Yep. Looks perfectly normal. We're going to try the other side now. Just going to cover your eye with the paddle and focusing here. Just letting me know when it leaves your visual field, okay? Okay, lastly with both eyes open. One last time. Good. Okay, very good. All going very well so far. Okie doke, right now, I'm just going to have to touch your eyes and a little bit of the area around. This is just a check for tenderness or swelling or anything like that. Now, you let me know if I am hurting you at any point or anything feels uncomfortable, okay? Alright, okay. Just checking around the eyes. Good, okay. Squish them together for me. And now open them wide. Okay, good. Any tenderness around here? And over here. Okay, good. Now, I'm just going to check if there's a buildup of pressure around this area, as that would be a worrying sign. Now, I'm going to pull your eyelid up gently, and if you could look the opposite way to the eyelid that I'm pulling, for instance, If we pull your top lid, look down. If I pull down on the bottom lid, look up. Okay. Alright, so just looking down now. Good. I'm just going to pull down the bottom lid when you don't look up. Okay, great. Other side. Just going to peel back the lid. And again down here. Okay, great. Lastly, I'm just going to check a couple of lenses. So, focus on the E at the top. I'm going to put a series of lenses and you just tell me whether they make the image clearer or blurrier. Alright? Some of them may be extreme, some of them may be almost no difference at all. Just say about the same if that happens. Okay, so looking at the E, is it clearer with lens 1 or lens 2? Clearer 1 or 2? Okay. Again, looking at the image on the wall, is it clearer with the lens or without the lens? That's with, that's without. Okay, so without. Once again, this is the other side. Clearer with or without? With or without? Okay. Last one. Okay. This is quite extreme magnification, but this is for long distance. Now, keeping your eyes this time on the green line, okay? Is the green line clearer with 1 or 2? If there's no difference, then just say no difference. 1, 2. Number 1, number 2, okay. We'll actually do just one more. This is for your medium distance. Now, if you could just look at the 5th line, okay? Is it clearer with or without? Clearer with or without? Looking at the 6th line, is it clearer with or without? With. Great. Okay, I think we've got a pretty good idea of your prescription now. I will send you back to the shop where you can pick some frames and then we will get them fitted for you, and hopefully you'll be happy with your nice new pair of glasses and your updated prescription with crystal clear vision. Sound good? Brilliant. Okay, thank you very much for coming in. Thank you.